So Adam, going down a little bit early on there, tell me what happened.
Well, I went with my harder run, you know, because to be able to get in the finals, you just gotta step your game up and put a big one in. And I figured that I would have two tries to do a big one, so I just went ahead and did whatever I could, and it just didn't work out. So I have still one more run. We'll see.
Okay, that's cool. So you've got one more run. What do you think about this new format? Do you think it's
new format? I mean, it's different for sure. You know, I guess we'll see what the crowd says about it.
Okay, so here we have Ryan Dodd, who's suddenly found himself in the position of being a trick god out there. 61-10, one pass. What do you think?
Yeah, it was a little bit early for me to be on a trick ski, but it was awesome. My goal all last year was to make the Masters in tricks, and I did. I definitely was a little bit nervous, but I just went out and had fun, and I guess it worked, so pretty happy.
So what do you think of this new format? I spoke to Matt a few minutes ago, and he finds it's an advantage because he doesn't even have to put his hand on the pin, he just needs to weigh out the boat. Yeah.
For a coach, it's awesome. You don't even have to hang on to the release anymore. So,
but what about for the skier?
I think the whole goal behind it for the athletes now is it's a format that is more similar to a lot of more extreme sports, and it's set up in a way that we can take the risk, we can try harder stuff, we can push the limits of the sport a little bit more, and then hopefully, you know, the event a little bit more exciting. Like that, I've never even, last year I wouldn't even think of trying that run, and then I do it at the Masters at 9 in the morning. So it just shows that it's pushing the sport a little bit. And the girls are still doing toes, and I think they look a little better doing toes. So I think it's a win-win.
Never short of a few words to say, Ryan Dodd. Alexei Zernasek, you've just come off the water. You've basically popped off a hand run that looked really, really easy. How do you feel out there?
I feel kind of a little bit stiff for this morning, you know, but just kind of try to stay positive out there. Was keeping good flow, and it was not too bad for first round. I think I can do definitely more, and it's good to just stand up first round, you know.
Both Herman and I commented that opening pass was probably your easiest pass. So do you have something left up your sleeve if you need to basically boost it up to get above some of the other contenders that are stacking the board with scores of 6,000 or slightly below?
Yeah, absolutely. That was just kind of just stand up round, you know, fill the water and keep it going higher.
Okay, so what do you think to this new trick format?
I love it. I think it's really good. It goes really fast and gives skiers opportunity to show the best skills, because before it was kind of like you have only one try, and I don't think it's fair, because like basically water skiing doesn't exist. Like jumpers have 3 jumps, like, you know, slalomers has 8 passes, and for trick skiers come up and show in one attempt your best skills, it's pretty impossible, I thought, and I like this format better.
The current world trick champion, Alexei Zernasek.